What's up, guys? I have been on the Steam review page and I've seen all sorts of reviews from different people who are just not happy with this game. They're not happy with the current state that the game is in and the way that the developers are handling the entire situation. The way that the developers are treating the fan base and how they're just saying that people's reviews are using a specific word here, boring, and that basically they don't matter. You know, they're more interested in the money. Give me the money. You know what I mean? That's all they're interested in, and it's really upsetting for a lot of people, and myself included. I used to love this game. I mean, this game was awesome, and now it's just kind of shit. You know, like, there's a lot about it that just really sucks. We'll get into that a little bit later, but man, it's disappointing to see it go down this route. And it's been so many indie games that have done this. So many indie games. Like, I don't know why I get it. It's okay. I do know why. It's greed. It's just people being greedy and shitting all over their own games just to make more money. You know. Cutting features out, restarting the games, all sorts of shit, and I wish it wasn't like that. But that's, you know, that's capitalism, that's the American society, that's the American way, you know, whatever. Would I do anything different in that position? Absolutely, I totally would. I would not ruin my game like Robocraft here. So you might be asking, well, what's changed? Why is it so shitty? Why am I upset? Why is everyone else upset? And I think, to sum it up, simply put, it's just the new update. The new update has ruined everything. People who had spent tons of money on this game to get the new blocks and to actually be formidable in battle and actually upgrade their crafts and everything like that, basically have had their money just thrown down the drain. The developer has basically said, fuck you, fuck the veteran players and everyone else who has supported me, because I just want more people to get in the game. And I want money, money, money. It's all about money. That's all I want. So fuck everyone else and what everyone else thinks. That's basically what the developer of this game is saying. And you know what? Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy for being like that. And other people have called him out, and they're like, dude, why? Like, what the hell? Like, is wrong with you? You're just ignoring everyone who has been supporting you in your game, and it's caused a lot of people to leave. The community is definitely different now, and there's a lot more new kind of players. I've looked at the Steam charts, and actually, it's doing fairly well. The percentage is up, I think 300% right now, but that's not totally unheard of, because really there's been a lot of fluctuations anyways. There's been a lot of fluctuations from the Steam charts. If you go onto, I think it's steamrank.org or something like that, there's fluctuations all the time, pretty much. And actually, while I'm playing, I don't know if you guys saw that, but you see that freaking bot with the thruster on it. I mean, if you just build a bot with the thruster on it, you can just keep doing that and make yourself really freaking hard to hit until you regenerate. And oh my gosh, don't even get me started on this stupid regeneration bullshit and how they've made healing and everything just completely obsolete when it used to be like an integral part of the game. And you could be out somewhere on the map and have a totally destroyed craft and just at the mercy of the other team or at the mercy of your own team to come and save you. And that was gripping, you know, that was fun. You didn't know what to expect when that was part of the game. But now it's just, I mean, gosh, you guys, it's not as gripping, you know. It's like, okay, I'm about to die, but it's fine because I'm gonna regenerate in like 5 seconds. It's like Call of Duty, but with robots, you know, how they had that regeneration. You get shot with like a 50 cal and you're like, oh fuck, I'm about to die, and then, you know, 30 seconds later it's like, oh okay, I'm fine now, I just regenerated like the fucking Hulk or something. Like, I get where they're coming from to try to make it more appealing to people so you don't have to sit there waiting for something to happen, and I guess it kind of makes the game move along a little bit more. So in some ways I get the choices that they made for the design on that, but I still don't think that it should be mandatory. Maybe if there was a specific game mode where you regenerated, and there was like hardcore and like and casual, where in casual you regenerated but in hardcore you don't, I think that would be amazing. I think that would be perfect. And maybe they'll implement that in the future. So if you're listening to this, I think that would be great. But I mean, that's just a small piece of the puzzle. There's a lot more that you need to do to make this game better. And look at that. I just opened a freaking plutonium crate, or whatever the fuck you call it. Plutonium, I don't know how to say it. And I got all greens. Granted, these aren't terrible. Granted, like these are weapons and like movement items and everything, but they're all green. Like, what the hell? So, there's just so much wrong with it, you guys. There's so much wrong with it. I don't even know where to begin. I'm trying to touch on all these different subjects and like what is wrong with it, and there's so much wrong. I mean, they broke so much. I want to talk about armor now. So in the past game, there was the armor. You had different armor that you could equip on your bot, and you could have these upgraded blocks. They went along with the tier that you were in. So if you were a high level player, if you had gone through all the ranks and everything, you would have some fucking crazy armor blocks. And it would be really interesting to go into a match with lower level armor and be matched up with people who had much higher armor than you. It was challenging. And when you went up against those people, I mean, the challenge was invited, at least by me. Maybe it was frustrating for some people, but I think most people enjoyed it. And I think that maybe it was a little bit unbalanced, but some of the best games are unbalanced. They're supposed to be challenging and not this like, hey, let's appeal to every single person. Let's appeal to the mass gamer. People who are sitting on their school computers, like, you know what I mean? And it may be a big demographic, but come on. Like, you shouldn't just fucking neuter your game just to make it appeal to those kids sitting on their school computers. Oh my gosh, like, not even to mention the cost of upgrading, or not upgrading, but not even to mention the cost of the blocks that people would pay. You know, they would pay money to make stronger robots, and in a way, yeah, okay, pay to win. Yeah, kind of pay to win, yeah. But for a free game, it's kind of expected. It is kind of expected. And when I do talk about pay to win, I guess I could say that this update and this new version of Robocraft has, in some ways, leveled the playing field as far as the pay to win model goes. And that's been great for mini games. And you know what? I'd say that if it's done right, it can be bearable. I think that if you do pay to win right, it can be bearable. I think that Robocraft used to do it right. It was pretty balanced. And just to replace it completely with something like this is, I mean, I think it's kind of ridiculous. So, okay, crate system. I don't know if I touched on that yet, but the crate system, my God, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the fuck are you guys thinking to make the, God. I'm just gonna go right off the bat and say it. The crate system is kind of addicting. And it may not be what you expected me to say, but it is. The crate system is kind of addicting, and I kind of keep coming back to the game just to see what I'm gonna get in that next crate, even though I know it's gonna be shit. I know it's going to be shitty stuff in the crates, but I come back anyway, and it's that whole gambling thing. It's that whole gambling thing, and I've even gone so far as to where I want to pay money. I want to pay money to get premium and get those higher level crates just because it's like fucking addicting, you know? Like, it's like a mobile game, you know? You want to know what's in the next one, and I don't think that's a good thing in this situation. I don't think they did it right. I really don't think they did it right. I think that if they had added that on top of everything, if they had added that, like, it's like, okay, you're gonna get a crate once every 2 games, then that would be fine. You have everything else still the same as it is. You're gonna get a crate once every 2 games. You don't know what's gonna be in it. It can be anything, but you still can get RP. You can still get regular game points along with the crates. You don't have to rely on these fucking crates and all these pieces of shit gear. You know, you could be like a low B player and get like really shitty gear and then be behind everyone. You don't have to rely on that. I think that would have been perfect. And to just totally change it, I mean, to just rely on the crates is just ridiculous. And I think it goes without saying that it should not be like that at all, and they better fucking fix it, because there's that backlash against it. I mean, if you go on Steam and you look at the very first pictures on there, it's just pictures like showing like, oh, here's my car, I just drove it into a bunch of trash, symbolizing like, okay, that's my robot, and it's all trash, it's all pieces of trash that you get in the crates, and it's like, ugh, that stuff pisses me off for sure. And I think that another thing that I want to talk about is creativity. They have really done a number on people's creativity here. I mean, there's no room to be creative in this game anymore. It's just, you make a robot in this certain way. It's just not the way it used to be. It just does not promote a creative community. Because when I first started this game, I built this like crazy like kind of mech robot. I built the mech robot before they even had mech legs. So it ended up being this levitation thing with thrusters underneath it and little hover blades, and it was just absolutely ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous, and it was hilarious. And I had people that would look at me like, what the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck did you just build? And I really enjoyed that, but it's not like that anymore. It's definitely not. There just aren't as many interesting or creative inventions like there used to be. So if you guys haven't noticed, this is actually a new account. I have another account that I just fucking gave up on because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I just sold off all the parts that I would get from the crates. And if you guys don't know, you shouldn't sell any parts that you get. You shouldn't sell any of them. You should just keep everything. The reason why is because, oh fuck dude, look at that shit. I just got a legendary. Look at that. Are you fucking kidding me? What? Buy premium now? What does that even mean? A legendary shotgun cannon. What? Okay. Well, anyways, what the hell was I talking about? I just got distracted by the legendary. No, if you guys don't know, you shouldn't sell any of your parts. I get if you want to build a robot that you would keep some parts, but you would sell them so that you can get the parts that you actually want. But in actuality, realistically, that's not even, no. Like, that's just no. What the fuck? So I got it and it's not even there? What the fuck? Where the fuck is it? See, they didn't even explain that. I just got something. It's not even in my inventory. I'm assuming it's because I'm not the right level to get it, but where the fuck? You should still at least tell me like, oh hey, by the way, you aren't a high enough level to get that. So anyways, I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the freaking, the paint system. I mean, you have to buy premium just to get colors on your paints. Like what? What the fuck? I don't want to buy premium just for some paint colors. Like what the hell? I don't know what you guys are thinking when you did that. Oh god, so much is wrong. They just broke so much shit. Okay, so I will say this. I will say that this game is really addicting. It's really fucking addicting, guys. I'm just gonna go out, I'm saying it. It's addicting as shit. I kind of want to play it all day. And again, it's because of those crates. And it sucks to say that. It really does. I wish I wasn't a devil's advocate here, but golly, man, I mean, it's addicting. Also, team deathmatch with the game modes. I mean, if you play team deathmatch or a different mode other than this one right now, the arena, you're just gonna get pretty much shitty crates and shitty gear. It's really lame that you have to play this one if you want to get the higher level crates and the diamond and all sorts of stuff like that. It's like a MOBA. Like some people have equated it to being like a MOBA, like League of Legends, and you have to go capture like the Nexus. And I'll be honest, I don't really see it like that. I really don't. It doesn't have the feeling of a MOBA. It doesn't really look like a MOBA. And really anyway, I mean, MOBAs are super linear, and I like if you look at the mini map, it kind of looks like League of Legends. It kind of looks like a MOBA, but it's not exactly. It just does not. It doesn't have. I mean, it doesn't even have those NPCs or anything like that. So that's one thing. But I mean, look at these. Look at these bots. These are all standard little bots, and like that one, they're all like little tiny generic bots. They're just not creative. So really super sad to see that, you guys. It's like ridiculous. Like this is a freaking starter bot, and I was like mopping up people's custom creations. Like if that tells you anything, it's like that just tells you how noob friendly this game is. Like like they don't even make you work for it. It's like it's just super easy. Part of me likes how easy it is, but the other part of me wants that extra freedom and wants that extra ability to be creative when you need to be creative. So that gets me. That gets me, guys. So anyways, I think I touched on everything here. And if I missed anything, definitely leave a comment. Let me know if I fucked anything up. And I don't think I fucked anything up worse than the developer of this game did, but subscribe. Every other YouTuber says it, so I'm just gonna say it. Subscribe because it really does help. It helps me out, and it's something I've been wanting to do. This YouTube thing is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I don't know why I put it off for so long, but I'm finally doing it. So definitely go ahead and subscribe and let me know that you support me and you want me to keep making more videos, and more will be there shortly. So anyways, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, evening, wherever you are, and catch you guys in the next video.